Hey everybody, welcome to Math Fact War. Today we're doing operation of multiplication. So all of these are ways that we can represent multiplication. This is our first introductory game. Whenever you see a black card, that's going to have a positive value, and a red card is going to have a negative value. Whenever you see a joker, that's going to be worth 0. An ace is going to be worth 1. And any numbered card is going to be worth that number. If you see a jack or a queen or a king, they are all going to have a value of 10. So when we are going to multiply a positive times a positive, we know in multiplication of integers, that's going to give you a positive value. So positive 2 times positive 7 is positive 14. A negative 3 and a negative 8 are going to give you a positive value. A negative times a negative is always going to be positive. Those two negative signs cancel each other out. So the rule is a negative times a negative is going to be a positive. When we look at our other integer rules, if I have a positive and a negative, that is going to give you a negative value. I want you to think about borrowing $5 from somebody 4 times. You would owe them $20. Same as a negative times a positive is also going to be negative. Negative 9 times positive 3 is going to be negative 27. So this is tricky. There's two things you have to think about. Number one, the math fact of the values being multiplied together. And then number two, if the signs match, it's going to be positive. If the signs don't match, it's going to be negative. Your goal is to say the product before I say it. So a negative and a positive is going to give you negative 100. I'll lay down the cards, and your goal is to say the product before me. Positive 2, negative 1 is going to be negative 2. Negative 6 and positive 1 is going to be negative 6. Negative 10, positive 9 is going to be negative 90. Positive 5, negative 2, negative 10. Negative 3. Negative 100. Negative 8. Positive 70. Positive 100. Negative 24. Positive 40. Positive 80. Negative 70, negative 60, negative 90, positive 30, 0. As soon as you see 0, anything times 0 is always 0. Negative 42, 0. It doesn't even matter what this one is. As soon as we see a joker, we know it's 0. 0. Positive 8. Positive 100. There you go. How did you do? If you did well, then go ahead and move on to game number 2. If you think you might need to do this one again, please do. The more you practice, the more you learn. Take care.